Yep. Okay.
Hi, I'm Lois Swenson. This is my parsley plant that's gone to seed, and it's winter. It's actually got some snow on it, so it's ready to be harvested. I'm going to dry some. I'm going to collect seed, and I'm going to dry some of the leaves, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So I'm going to cut some of these stems off just so you can, doesn't matter, they're hard, but that gives you an idea. Just cut them off. This is cutting for seed right now, and then so here's my parsley seed that I'm going to save for seed, and I got a rubber band, and I'm just going to rubber band this off so that's it all in a bunch. And then what I'll do is hang it in my garage with just on a hook and let it dry for the winter, and it'll be all set. So that's all I have to do. Okay, so I'm going to cut some bigger leaves for drying. See how they're nice and full. I'll just cut a bunch of these so that so these are the leaves. I'm going to dry them, and so you can use them in cooking. That's what I'm going to do with them. So these are just a few. I'm going to get more. Here's my leaves that I'm going to harvest. Let's see, nice. Now I'm going to wash them. Just rinse them off so that they're wet in the sink. Just rinse them off. To clean them from any, they get seeds on them. They might have some dirt, that kind of thing. To clean them off. Just to, these are nice looking leaves. Okay, I've got a cookie sheet here that I'm going to use. These scissors, and then I just got a paper bag, from local thing, and I'm going to cut this along the creases. You can either use parchment paper or a paper bag. I cut it. I cut it along the creases to open the bag up, and you just open it up and use the inside so that it's nice and clean. You want a clean piece.
Yep.
And see how the paper, you'll just have it sit on there, and that's where you'll put your parsley flakes. Okay, so there's my leaves, and you just take off the tops of them, and you don't use the stems. You just put them on the paper. You can see how that goes, just like that. And you just fill your paper up with leaves. The other thing is that when you do this and you reduce the heat to 170 after preheating it, you get they're nice and green, so you still have the nice green look of the parsley. Doesn't matter about the size. It's better when the leaves are bigger, but it's easier. But doesn't matter, the size can be little, because once you get to the end, you crunch them up anyway, and then they just become flakes, parsley flakes, after you dry them. You want to make sure you don't have any leaves, tree leaves or seeds or bugs or that kind of stuff on them, because this is going to go in your food. So, okay, so these are the final ones. One of the things, parsley, we use you can either eat the stems or just discard them, but they're a real good breath freshener. So I'm going to preheat my oven to 350. See how that sets. And while that's while I'm doing my getting the leaves ready, then this is preheating to 350, and then later I'll lower it to 170 when I put the leaves in. Now I'm going to take this over here to the stove. Whoops. Put it in. Like on the middle rack. Just get it careful.
Okay. Yeah.
And now I'm going to reduce my heat down to 170 so it's not baking, it's just warm. It dries them. So you're at 170. And then, see that? And then I set my timer for, I usually put about 26 minutes. Well, 30 you want total, but I like to check it at about 26 minutes. So, you see how they look? And they're crunchy, so I'm taking them out right now because they're dry enough. Close this. Now, just a small bowl, I'm going to put the leaves in. As you can see, I'll just put them in there. Just like that, off the sheet. Hold on. Gotta dump them in now. Here. Kind of use the whole thing. Put them right in there. Crunchy. And then, see how you've got them in there? And then you just crunch them down. See how they all go together? Just that fast. And see, you've got, there's your parsley. Is it going? So I'm just going to pour these in a bag. Homegrown, homemade parsley. There's no preservatives, no additives. It's just plain goodness. Enjoy. Enjoy eating your food.